And so I was like, hey, anyone who's watching this
And so there I
podcast is
was,
stupid.
barbecue
Oh.
sauce on my titties.
Welcome to Bad and Entertaining, the only podcast that consistently disappoints. I'm Moises, and we failed recording once, so we're just gonna get right into it. Fucking introduce yourselves, and after that, questions.
So what we recorded, none of it is like saved?
None of it's
Nice!
there, it's all gone.
Nice!
Well, great. There goes all that great content. Darn it.
I don't know, I thought it was kind of
That was
interesting.
Yeah.
I still have some more would you rather questions. I think I have like 100 or something. I don't know.
Okay,
Okay.
let's just skip right over those introductions and let's just get right into it. You want to rapid fire a couple of them?
Yeah, just members, Moises, Josh, Leif.
I don't know why
and
I'm
Madeline.
here.
Okay, sure, you gotta have that in every episode, apparently.
I have to have it! It's my one thing, Moy.
Yeah, I need to make up a thing.
First question. Would you rather eat your dead friend or kill your dog and eat it when you're marooned on a lonely island?
Eat my dead friend.
Okay.
Eat my
How
dead
long have
friend.
they been
Wait,
dead
so my
for?
friend is like already dead, I don't have to kill my friend?
Your friend's already dead.
Okay, then eat my dead friend.
Yeah, eat my dead friend. I would never kill a dog. I would kill myself before I killed my dog. So.
Alright.
Isn't your dog a fucking rat?
Yep.
Yeah.
But he loved my rat.
I mean, yeah, I love Joby. She's a fucking rat.
My question with
Yeah.
this question is that is the situation set up like you're on the island and your friend's already dead and there's your dog, or is it like
I just want to
two
know, like,
situations
how
like
long
your
has
friend is
my
dead, would you
friend been
eat
dead
him
for?
or would you
I don't think that part matters.
Okay, newly
Tristan?
dead friend and like, or like
What did the
cadaver friend.
die of?
I mean, no, yeah, it matters, like, if you're
Because-
gonna eat your friend. But, like, I'm just
Yeah.
saying, like, in the context of this question, I don't think that that's relevant. I'm assuming... Well, we could just... Oh, wait, no, you're on an island, aren't you?
I also think it's, I don't know. In the hypothetical, I think it's relevant because I also don't want to, like, oh, they died of, like,
syphilis?
I don't know. Who
They died from taking too much
on a
Tylenol.
deserted island? Who are?
They died
Who are
because
they getting
they
syphilis
spanked a
from?
monkey too much.
Or they had syphilis before they got to the island, and they just didn't have, you know, the medication.
And
You
I'm
can
all out
actually-
here like, what's syphilis? Anyway, no,
Who's
It's,
syphilis?
sexually transmitted disease.
I don't know, they died of like dehydration, so their skin's all cracked up and blistered and stuff, and they've been delusional
Or
for
they,
like
like,
2 days.
I don't know, were killed
Tasty.
by an animal.
Like I'm cooking
the
food
thing
right now,
is,
so I'm
it-
thinking about like dehydrated body. Like, is
But
that
the
gonna
thing is
taste
that
good? Like,
their stuff would provide you with enough like food and hydration to last the day, and like
However,
the
there's
day, like the
also, like-
next day.
Actually, hey,
The
I was
next
kind of
day is
thinking,
when
like...
the help is going to arrive, but if you don't do either of the things, you're also going to die. So you have to do one or the other. You either have to kill your dog and eat it for the nourishment, or you can eat your friend. Both will provide you with enough to sustain you till the help arrives.
The thing about eating a dog, though,
And you have
is
to
that...
you have to eat a dog amount of human, but you don't have to
No.
eat the entire
Okay.
thing.
I don't think
Okay.
you have to eat a dog amount of human. I think you just have to eat some human.
Well,
to eat
if you
all
could
humans.
Just like,
take
you
like a
wouldn't
couple nibbles, then you
No,
could
because
just
you wouldn't
like.
eat the whole dog.
But
Yeah,
then
you
you would kill it in
would.
vain if you didn't use like every last bit of it. It
Yeah,
just died in vain.
I'm physically incapable of eating an entire dog. And if you're starving, if you try and eat that much food, you're just going to get even worse because you're going to throw it all up.
The
Well,
thing
yeah,
about eating
Not
a
if you
dog,
consistently eat
Josh, is that while it is morally wrong, unlike eating a human, which has health complications, like you can get like diseases from eating someone else, like because you
they
ate someone
have
else, not
diseases.
because
If you
not
cook
because they
them
had diseases, because you ate someone else. There's like diseases.
Actually,
from
yeah,
that.
that's true.
raw, then
But eating
yeah,
a dog,
there's-
while it's morally wrong, you can just do it. And like
No,
Is
I
it
can't,
morally
Moses.
wrong,
That's
though?
why my answer is eat my
It
already
Is
dead
it
depends
friend.
morally
on
wrong
your
to eat a dog,
morals.
though? See, I feel, yeah, it depends on your morals, because I don't actually think that it is morally wrong to eat a dog. I feel like it's morally wrong to eat your pet. That's a
What
little
about your
weird.
pal?
But, like, I
if
feel...
there is
well,
wild
yes,
dog
it's
on the
morally
island,
wrong
then,
to eat
yeah.
humans. It is morally wrong to eat humans, just baseline. But it said your dog, right? And I'm not going to kill my dog if there's already dead meat, right? If it's a wild dog, I would kill the wild dog and eat the wild dog. But if my friend is already dead,
I would just say fuck it and eat both the dog and the pal. You know?
Now, and yourself. Now you're thinking.
and there's the auto cannibalism.
You see, the thing about that is, Matt,
No,
I
but
guess we're
okay.
making poached eggs. Gosh,
It's like
dang it.
Yeah.
overused.
Should we move on? I feel like we should move on.
No, wait, real quick, Leif. Let's just say this, man. Like, say you and I are on an
Gosh, dang it.
island and you die, and I'm gonna be like, hey, man, you know, you're not. I'm like patting your cold corpse, like you're not gonna die in vain. I'm gonna use you for sustenance, and then I'm gonna write a book about your sacrifice.
As long
and then
as
I'm
you
gonna
make
gobble
my
down your
bones
tootsies,
into
and that's just
armor
gonna-
and weapons
course.
to kill animals with.
Yeah. Yeah.
The
I'll
bar
spear a
is
fish
so
with your
low.
femur.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
Next question. Would you rather be able to speak all languages, or would you rather be able to speak to all animals?
All languages.
All
Animals.
All
animals.
languages.
All animals.
Let's
Why?
get some
That's-
reasoning in this biz.
It's a little hard
me
for me.
personally, I would do languages. Madeline, what's your reasoning behind your
Well,
languages?
I've always wanted to, like, because if I can know all languages, that means I can know dead languages too, right? So I know every language, and I think that's way cooler than just talking to animals. Because, like, what is an animal going to say to me? You know,
You would be an
Like what?
expensive human being.
What does an animal have to say to me? You know, like, hey, what's up? I'm hungry. I went out of the, you know, like, what are you going to say to me, huh? But now I can speak ancient Greek and Latin. Like, nothing can top that for me. If I can just, like, download languages into my brain, nothing can top that.
Okay.
Imagine
when you
walking
see-
by a flock of birds.
and not being able to talk to them.
But that's the thing, is what?
No, and being able
What
to
are they
talk
going to
to
say
them.
to you? What are
Just like,
birds
hey,
gonna
hey,
say
bro,
to
you got bread, bro? You got bread, bro? Hey, bro, you got bread?
Okay, for me personally, I would choose the language option, but like, it just says you're able to speak it. You're not able to like write it down or anything. Like, you won't be able to read it. You can just say it. And while that's very cool, and I would do that, I think you're overblowing this a little bit, Madeline.
How?
I just think she's overblowing like the ability. You're just able to speak it. Just because you can speak it, you can go up to someone and speak like fucking Esperanto perfectly. They're not gonna understand.
Well, then
what
just
the
have
fuck you're
someone
saying.
else like.
It
like,
doesn't
spell
matter
it
if
out
somebody
for 'em.
else understands it. That doesn't matter. It matters to me. I feel like you just don't understand how excited this is. Like how much
It's
that.
very exciting. Yes, I agree with that.
See,
I
but
just
see,
don't-
Moises. The
I
thing
just
is,
think
though,
it's
is like it's way more exciting for me than it is for you. So I'm not blowing it out of proportion for me. For
I
you,
just think
this
that
might
the-
be over. But for me,
I just think the benefit of going to anywhere in the world and being able to just talk to people and just get a sense of the culture is cooler than going up to some random person and saying, "Oh, free and they'd be like, "What the fuck are you
I
saying to me?"
wouldn't say it to a random person. Why would I say it to a random person?
And that's why I hate politics.
Okay.
What does that mean?
Somebody
Who
else
wanted to
talk.
to animals? Who wanted to speak to all animals? Who chose that?
Me,
Josh.
for sure.
Me, I did
Why, Josh?
too.
Why
You want to
Josh
know my
only?
reasoning? You want to
Yeah.
know my reasoning? Animals are better than people. That's all.
That is true. Yes.
How many wars have dogs waged amongst, between continents?
I don't think that's fair because
and stuff.
animals
Probably
fight
a
amongst
couple.
themselves all the time.
If you think
Okay,
about
yeah,
it,
but-
you
I
can
mean,
get
not
like
with
a
like
spy
clever
bird.
machines, obviously. Like animals don't do that.
How many nukes have animals
Like-
dropped? None. Besides us.
You
so,
can't
Hey,
use that
buddy, old
argument.
crow, old buddy, can you go inside that
But I am.
compound place where they're like starving a bunch of people and like tell me what they're doing? Okay, thanks.
Yeah.
It would
no,
make you
animals-
an amazing spy. Yeah, you'd be really good at that.
It would also make me amazing at like talking to animals.
I'm talking to animals.
Yeah, that would
Yeah, that
definitely
too.
be my my choice. Like, hey, yo, squirrel, what up? What you doing? Oh, hey, cuz I'm looking for a nut. Just a squirrel trying to get a nut. You feel me? And I'd be like, yeah, homie, I got you. I think I saw one down the trail. And he'd be like, oh, all right, homie. He'd be like, yeah, that's what's up.
I'll be right back.
And then that'd be the conversation. All right. So while she's gone. All right. If you chose speak to animals too, right?
Oh, and
Like-
you'd also be able to do what? Say that again?
You chose speak to animals,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Why would you do it?
I feel like animals would make better friends because they can't tell you whenever you're wrong. Because they just don't know.
What if they do though? What if there's like a dog that studies politics, like on the down low, and you're like, you know what? I think Trump is the greatest, and he's like,
Or,
well,
like, every-
I would have to disagree.
Every animal would find you like amazing, like in the sense of like it just hey, you're real smart, bud. Like, well, thank
Or
you.
like in the classic movie Zookeeper, they would give you dating advice, and so you would hook up with the woman that you've always wanted to be with, but instead figure out
I
that
actually
the
really
best
liked
friend
that movie.
type character that you also enjoyed hanging out with to try and get the character that you were trying to impress. You actually find out that you secretly admire her, and the animals help you realize that as well. And you take a gorilla to TGI Fridays and have a good old time.
You want to know what I wouldn't like to listen to though if I would like had that ability? The fucking like I used to have a
A
chihuahua.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to have a chihuahua, and oh man.
Kill,
Those
kill,
things are
kill,
Yeah.
kill, kill,
Yeah.
reproduce, eat, kill.
Or on the opposite end of the spectrum, kill me, kill me, kill me, kill me.
Yeah. My existence
They're
is
like
pain.
constantly fucking. Oh, and I also have like dogs that that are chihuahuas on both sides of my fence. So whenever I'd walk out of my my house to go for a jog, I just hear them going like, "Hey, what the fuck you doing here, bro? Hey, get off my lawn, bro! Get out of here!"
Alright,
You always got like,
here's an interesting question that's going to cause some discourse within our group. Would you rather win $50,000 or let your best friend win $500,000?
my best friend won $500,000 because
Hey guys.
Maddie.
hello.
Hey, Moy, would you mind repeating the question since Maddie just got back?
Oh,
Sure.
please?
Okay. Would you rather win $50,000 or let your best friend win $500,000? So the question comes down to who's your best friend and why would you trust them or why would
Oh.
you not trust them?
See, wait, that's confusing though, because I don't have one best friend. Do I
Well,
only
so,
have
this
one?
is assuming that you do. This is assuming you do have a best friend.
Then it would probably be Josh.
All right. Would you let
Um,
him win $50,000 or get yourself
$500,000, you mean?
Yeah, $500,000 or let
But you
yourself
Keep in
win-
mind, these are all hypotheticals, and I will take nothing personally, so I really don't care.
Yeah,
I know
that's
you
fine.
won't. That's not.
Okay, man.
Huh.
Anyway.
I don't know. I'm kind of a selfish bitch, so I'd probably win my own money. And the only reason why I wouldn't give Josh, give him that, is because, I'm selfish, right? So, I want money. And I know that
Selfish
if
bitch.
he won money, then, he would, he would probably do, good, he'd do good stuff. He'd, help his family, help himself, probably donate it. But, none of it would come to me. So, I'm getting my own money.
The sole reason why I would choose to give the best friend is because $50,000 is a year's allowance for generally what I'm probably gonna be doing, while $500,000 is a lifetime, not lifetime, but it will help you for a significantly longer amount of time. So I don't know. It's
Yeah, no, that makes
besides the
sense.
fact that beside the fact that I'm selfless, look at me. It's just and the thing is they'll probably need it more than I will.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
I don't-
fair.
Yeah, the question is,
I don't know.
though,
You're going into the
who's your best
military,
friend?
though.
I don't need
Who's your best-
$500,000 to live in the military.
No,
you
I know. That's the thing, though, is you're going to the
Oh.
military, and I'm going to college.
Yeah,
So for
exactly.
me,
It's
yeah.
situations like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And besides, I get
okay,
400.
so I have a
Go
Sorry,
ahead.
what? They'll just
I have a complicated thing about this, because honestly, this is just kind of fearful.
Yeah.
But what if you give them do they know that you gave them the $500,000?
No, you
Let's
just
assume
let
they
them
don't.
win it.
Okay, so what if it really goes to their head and they start doing that thing that some people do with a lot of sudden money, and they kind of get that becoming something they're not kind of vibe, and then they
Oh.
just
That
treat you
TV
like
show.
garbage, and all you're left with is the lack of a friend, and and knowing that that money could have been yours and you would have actually done something nice for
I
them.
like
So I would take it for myself.
for
I'd
me
take it for myself.
personally, like I would say like a bit of an argument against that is that I feel like I choose my friends pretty goodly.
Yeah.
You're a good
So
judge of
I
character.
assume I assume that they won't do shit like that, as like specifically with like if I call someone my best friend.
Yeah. Who do you call your best friend?
I don't like to name drop, but I mean I'm pretty sure that's pretty obvious.
Yeah.
I think
Gabe.
so.
Who is it? No, I'm so
Who is it?
Like-
Go on, say it.
It's Sean.
Oh, I think I know,
knew it. It
but
was Sean.
my like
Sean-
odd thing is that like
Fuck
I
no,
don't really
yeah.
consider one person to be
That's
my
the
best.
joke.
Like I just kind of have
exactly,
like
me
an
either.
inner circle
Yeah.
who are all my best friends. It's like you guys have like the premium Snapchat version of friendship with me, and then like other people are friends, acquaintances, and I have like 3 people I don't like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The thing with me is I would take the money because this is gonna seem kind of awkward, but I don't consider anyone my best friend aside from my little brother, and fuck him.
No,
Well,
that's fair.
You want to fuck your little brother?
No, I don't. That would be
Don't-
illegal.
Sorry, I'm being retarded. Or
yeah,
we'll see
that's
if
what
it
would
works.
stop you is the fact that it's illegal.
And the fact I'm not gay, but I thought that went without saying.
Oh, that not the fact that he's your brother or it's morally
First off-
wrong.
It's a list, all right. First off, it's illegally wrong. Then it's morally wrong. Then it's my brother. Then it's the fact that I'm not gay. And that's the fact that I'm a living human with a consciousness and can choose what I want to do, and I don't want to do that. And then it's
I don't
fucking my
know,
brother.
man. I feel like the first thing on my list in your shoes would be that it's my brother. It's kind of weird that that's not yours.
Yeah. Maybe
That's
the
a little
Philadelphia
strange.
knows that he
Have
a
a
brotherly
brother.
love.
Little southern in here.
Kind of weird that you don't have a brother. But I think there might be a reason for that, Josh.
Wait, what?
It's a joke because
Did you
say fuck my brother?
Say I don't have a bro? What did you say?
You don't have a brother.
Yes, I do. I have 2. Get
Final
pranked.
question. Would you rather have no one show up for your wedding or have no one show up for your funeral?
What if I don't plan on getting married? So yeah, my wedding. Because I don't.
Well, at my wedding, I really don't care if anyone shows up to that. Well, I mean, honestly, I don't care either way. Like, I don't know. I don't need someone to
Honestly?
celebrate my life. Like,
Honestly, I'm not even expecting anyone to show up to my funeral anyway. No,
No, wait, I'm not expecting to die.
Wait, actually, no.
Very funny.
Think
Very funny.
I'm not expecting. Yeah, but no, actually, think about the question though. Like, no one shows up to your wedding. Does that include your significant other?
It's just you.
I hope so.
It's
Because
you
in
and
that
the
case,
priest.
funeral. Because that, like, I feel like that would be too much
That
for
would
me
be
to handle. Getting
depressing.
stood up on my wedding day. Yeah.
Is that
My
like
By
funeral
something
everyone
that,
too.
like, I
Not
have to
shortly
get
after.
married though?
not just your fiance,
Just
but
like-
like everyone.
Well, the question takes like it's like a
That you
hypothetical
are-
world where you're definitely gonna be married and you're
Would that
definitely
mean
gonna
that
die.
you also are
Those
not
two
showing up
things
at
are
your
definite.
No one.
I guess if it has to be
Okay.
that way, I would rather have
Or, I
people
mean,
at my
like-
wedding than at my funeral. You know what I
Alright.
mean? Like, because
I'm a
I don't
pen-
mind if my funeral is just like a cremate my body and then throw me out the window, you know? Like, that's cool.
I don't even think I'd want to be cremated. No, well, I mean, okay, I would if I wanted to, like, if I was able to have my funeral, or not necessarily funeral, but like how I die happen the way I wanted it to, because like mine's
want a
very
Viking
specific.
funeral.
Mine is
I
very
wanna-
specific, but like, if it
I wanna
wasn't,
be,
I would
like-
just wanna.
I want to be just fucking launched into space and like be put in the airlock without any clothing whatsoever and just have them open it up and see what happens to my body.
I want to be wrapped in like gauze or something and then dropped into the ocean. Or a Tibetan sky funeral. Those are cool.
Yeah.
They feed you to vultures in
Did
case
I-
anyone was wondering.
Yeah,
Did you what?
nothing.
All
I
right,
forgot.
there goes Madeline. Man down, man down. Ugh. Tristan, what have you been doing recently?
Like, how
Alright.
recently?
Within this week. Have you been
Um,
getting better at all?
Yeah. No, I've gotten a lot better.
Epic.
Yeah.
Probably gonna lay down.
Oh yeah,
But,
Josh is laying down.
Sorry guys, what did I miss? My thing cut out.
Nothing really. Just Tristan's telling us about his day. He's telling us about his crashing.
Well,
Don't make fun of him!
You asked
I'm not
what
making fun of him.
Don't be rude.
I'm
Moises
not.
is,
It's a
is
joke.
me answering your
Just let
question.
Tristan talk.
Go ahead.
Jesus.
I got
That's the name of my uncle.
better from being sick, played guitar, and now I cooked some ramen and I'm eating food.
Aw.
Yeah, man.
Nice.
That's what I've been doing recently. Next question.
I've been
Hey!
playing what?
A man has
Can I
fallen
send a
in the
picture
river in Lego
of...
City.
No, I finished my little portrait sketch. Did you guys want to see it?
Yes, please.
Oh yeah, go ahead. Send it to the general.
Yeah.
Speaking of
It's
the general,
supposed to be Leanna, but I don't know if it looks like her.
speaking of the general, I sent a super compressed version of the SpongeBob movie, but it's like the fucking meme format with Barnacle Boy saying the with his fucking slow vision. Like the fucking I don't know. I can't think of any examples. The man behind the slaughter. God. Alright. That's it's very good.
What?
It's very good. It's a little wide, but other than that, it's nice.
I saw them down there. Brought them back up. Down like where the garbage can.
The garbage
Yeah,
can.
I'm
the
not
right
sure how
ones.
I'm gonna paint it yet. Because I kind of want to do like a normal portrait, but at the same time, I'm like, I kind of want to make it weird.
But nice. No. No, I sketched a cow and shredded.
You sketched a cow. Guess what, guys? This podcast has just turned into call out post. Ethan. I shouldn't have said his last name. Ethan! If you're watching this podcast, you did not come up to the challenge and present us with a original piece by you.
Oh
You've officially been
yeah.
called out, and
Ooh.
your challenge has been forfeit, so now you need to shave your eyebrows and upload it to the YouTube channel that these are hosted on.
I would
Yes.
get bullied.
Ethan, you loser. How dare
Yeah,
you not do
yeah,
the thing we
hack.
command you to do?
Yeah, he's not gonna shave his eyebrows.
Well, he's not going to listen
Aha,
to this
joke's on
podcast
you.
either.
That's when he actually does it. Like, oh, by the way.
He's not going to listen to this. He doesn't remember.
Like, he
what
just
happened
already
during
did
last
it, like-
podcast.
He just knew that he wasn't going to, so he was like, well.
That's the end of that. My little brother once shaved his eyebrows for no good reason.
Jesus.
Respect.
It was
You guys
funny.
think that when this whole
like one eyebrow?
You guys think that when this quarantine business is over, we could, well, if we're all still in town, we could get together and do one live with, like, cameras
No.
and such?
Yeah.
No, absolutely not.
Okay, so everyone except Moises?
Yeah,
Go
sure.
ahead.
Cool.
My
feel
looks
mean.
have been degenerating as this quarantine has been going on. I haven't been shaving. My hair's been getting really long. I have been exercising, so that's good.
I want to
I
dye
look-
my hair so bad.
I look like a fucking Redditor when I
I want to
tie
cut my
up
hair,
in a
actually.
knot.
My dad
Well,
said I
you're not
looked
the
like a terrorist
hairstylist.
earlier.
What does that mean?
He said I looked like one of the guys from the Boston bombing.
God! What?
Yikes.
That's horrible.
Jeez.
Oh, God. You're just sitting on the couch and your dad just looks over at you, just like, you look like a terrorist boy. Just goes back to whatever he was doing. God.
I don't know. Part of me wants to shave my hair too, but I know that's a really bad idea.
Like, all of
Shave
it?
off half of it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Get her
no, I want to
ball,
shave it
like-
off.
Just a
just-
warning!
Not even
Yeah.
just shave it off. She wants to like shave it off. She wants that like pristine,
The razor.
No,
shiny
I don't
bald
want.
head.
No, I don't want to look like shiny, but I want it to be, like.
She gets like a buffer for her head.
Razor blade. Is the razor blade
No,
just
but-
super smooth? and
But I know if I do that. Okay, cool. I should not have mentioned that to you guys.
Sorry.
It's fine, sorry. It's just-
No, it's good. I know you guys fucking hate me.
don't.
No, but what I
Because
want
that's
to do
what
is I
we
want to
do.
do that stupid, like, edgy, like, basic bitch thing where I take, like, the two pieces in the front and dye them teal. I want to do that so fucking bad, guys. I want to ruin my hair in quarantine. I don't want to be
Live
the
your
only
best
bitch
life.
who didn't ruin
Well, this
her
is
hair
like
in
the only
quarantine.
time you can. Yeah, this is like the only time you really can get to ruin your hair without feeling stupid for it.
I don't know. I
Yeah, I
dyed it
might
all
dye
blue
my
a
hair
couple
pink
summers
because
ago.
I can.
Right?
I might dye
wanted
my
it
hair
pink
pink
so
because I
bad.
can.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the only
Because you're not
problem
going
is
out in
like
public.
the only problem is like I don't want to bleach it myself, and I would have to bleach it.
Yeah, loser.
You wouldn't just use bleach.
Fortunately
Especially not
enough, I have a
having
hairstylist
Luckily.
at home, so
Yeah,
I
you
can
have a
kinda-
hairstylist at home. You can do that. The problem with me though is like my hair is kind of already distressed because I dyed it blue and then I dyed it brown.
Yeah.
So it's not super healthy as is, and like it's healthy, but like it hasn't grown all the way out since then.
Madeline-
So there's still dye, and I don't know. I don't want to murder my hair.
Madeline, I know you still have them. If you're considering shaving your head, just look at those
A
images.
fucking
of me.
A10 Warhog in the background.
I heard
What
that.
did you say?
If you're considering shaving your head, just look at the images of me when I shaved my head and imagine yourself with that sort of hair.
No,
It's
and I
not
know,
pretty.
and I know it wouldn't look great because like it's me, and like my hair is probably gonna be weird shaped and like whatever. But like I really want to do it. I want to do it
So look-
so bad.
Madeline turns into a
To be
fucking egg.
free from the snagging.
And like
Yeah,
I don't
and
know, my
then-
hair is not like it's and it's short enough where it's not like hard and I can manage it just fine. But like I don't know, I don't want to be the only bitch who didn't ruin her hair in quarantine. And shaving it is like the number one thing, you know. I could do like weird beard week, but like with my hair, and like for a whole week, I just like cut off chunks
When you
of
said
my
hard-
hair.
When you said hard, I thought of like waxy hair.
God.
Just no, you like make a video. You know those videos of a guy that takes a picture of himself every day. Instead, it's a video of a picture of you every
Oh.
single day, but you cut like a millimeter off of your hair. It's like
No, I was thinking like
I
I,
mean,
could do like
on the
weird
real-
shit. Like I've always wanted to do like really choppy uneven hair. Fuck.
on the real though. On the real though.
On the real.
Oh, so like I kind of want to get an undercut,
fiction
dye
reel.
the sides black and the top pink, but I know that would make it seem like I don't know.
It
I
makes
don't
it
know
like
if
I-
huff paint or something.
Maybe just do it anyway. Yeah.
Do it anyway. See, I'm gonna
Go
encourage
ahead.
everyone to fuck up their hair. Like
It's your life.
my answer is yes.
But like,
I
what if
can't.
it looks
Also-
good?
Their hair.
Have you guys seen Bryce's beard?
Yeah.
Yes, I
that was
have.
Very-
Very, very, very.
It's
His
no,
beard
it's
looks
really weird to see
disgusting.
him like that because he's usually so clean shaven. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
Like,
Well, I remember we were
takes-
talking one day when. Sorry for interrupting, but we were
you're
talking
good.
one day and like we were on our way up to Wenatchee, and he was like, "Yeah, I'm thinking about growing out my beard," and I was like, "Dude, do it." And he's like, "All right."
I've been growing out my beard, and it's been a trip. I just keep forgetting to shave it, and I'm too lazy to actually do it. That's
I
what I've
relate
been
to this
doing.
conversation.
We all know that you have a beard, Madeline. You shave it
Oh,
every
no.
single morning.
Maddie, I can't really grow. I can't really grow much facial hair either. So I'm right with you. It kind of looks like it looks like I got some. Okay, it looks like I put sugar water on my face and then I face planted in the bottom of a refrigerator because it's
Love
just like
that
this
If I could,
wispy
if I could,
like
I would trade beards with you, Josh, because I won't even get to
No.
experience mine for the next handful of years.
no. I can't imagine how annoying it is having to shave like every week so you don't look like
You don't have to. Like,
Patchy.
here's the thing: is that you can if you want it to, or you can just let it grow out and it won't look.
Just let it grow, just like the one song.
Nah.
Let it grow,
Stop.
like it. It's so okay.
Is that
I'm
from
Also, I
sorry.
think you look
fucking
pretty cool with
Lorax?
a beard.
Yeah, it's from the Lorax. It was my favorite movie when I was a child because
Okay,
Danny
wait.
DeVito was in it.
Okay, wait.
I'll
I'm
leave
gonna
you
be
to that.
real. So,
Okay.
so when we went to Read Across America Day in the middle school, I was
Yeah.
having like a rough day, and one of my books was the Lorax, and I hadn't gotten
Okay.
to read it until like 4th grade, right? And like I was reading it to these 4th graders, and I straight up almost started crying at the end. I'm such a soft
Okay.
bitch.
Wow. Imagine if she read Yertle the Turtle, like she would be an emotional wreck.
I'm a goddamn mess, y'all. Fuck.
Dude, if you read Oh the Places You'll Go,
Hold
you
on.
it would take the amount of time quarantine to end for you to mentally recover, Madeline, alright?
You're so
Just
mean to
saying.
me, Moy.
What's the saddest movie you guys have watched?
Saddest
The
movie, like-
saddest.
Like that made you just
Um,
really like.
This
Okay,
is a
wait,
movie
I
I've-
haven't
Sadder than any movie I've seen.
Say that
actually
again?
seen the movie, right? But it's the one,
Okay.
oh god, Ethan was freaking out about it, and he made me watch that stupid clip. Oh god, it's got Jim from The Office in it, and everybody has to be quiet or they die.
Oh,
A Quiet Place.
Yeah, no, the clip of like him sacrificing himself after like saying "I love you" to his kids in sign language, that fucked me up.
He could have just fucking said "I love you" and then ran away and screaming or whatever.
No.
That
Terrible.
no,
Been as
Moises.
impactful as sign language that you've seen throughout the entire of the movie.
Yeah,
Like,
if he
he
just
was
breaks the
deaf,
silence
wasn't
with "I love you," and then all the aliens just start bum rushing all of them.
He's breaking the
You're
silence
wrong.
anyway by fucking
No,
running
no,
away
no.
from the monsters, making noise.
His
so that way the
daughter
kids
was
can escape.
deaf.
Who cares?
the biggest bro moment in movies is if you've ever seen, I think it's called like the Mist or something, but
Oh, I saw it. Yeah, I know what
where
you're
he
talking
kills
about.
his family and then like the fog just separates and it's the cavalry.
The military just coming in to help everyone, and he's just sitting there with the gun because he didn't have enough bullets to kill
Bruh.
himself.
Not
That's-
cool.
That was a bro moment.
Oh god, that's horrible.
Yeah.
I know. My mom made me watch it, and I was just like, I don't want to watch The Mist. It's a 3-hour movie. So it's a little shit. That's why it was. To me, it was even more of a bro moment to me.
Mine's Bambi because the mom dies.
Oh, yeah, that's fair.
My
For
status.
Me,
Wait, what?
you
Let's
go
through
ahead,
Moises.
Leif.
No,
No, let's go
I
with
want to
you.
hear yours first. No, I want to hear you first.
Fine.
It's more important.
Alpha.
It's more
Yeah.
important.
Every movie I've seen, like, it's every movie, like, I get like the little bit of tear ducts in the back, but I never really cry. And a movie I saw recently was called "What's Eating Gilbert Grape," and
Oh my god, I hate that movie.
it hit me on a very emotional level because I related with the main character a little too much. Like, I'm living in this shithole town. I don't know where I'm going in life. I'm not sure what to do. I feel like I want to stay, but it just, ugh. It just hits me.
Nah, that
I've
movie makes me
watched
so
it.
sad. I changed my answer. No, I forgot about that movie. I cried through almost the entire thing. Cause
Well,
I
I don't know
felt
what movie
so
you guys
bad
are
for
talking about.
Arnie and
Yeah.
Gilbert the entire
Yeah.
time.
I'm not sure if it's still on Netflix, but it was for a time.
What's it called?
Check it out.
What's Eating
Yeah, I
Gilbert
have no
Grape?
idea what movie you guys are talking about.
What's eating Gilbert
Oh
Grape?
my god.
Yeah, it hit me hard, dude.
I might go watch it
I
eventually.
actually cried at the credits. It was.
No, I cried through the
Movies all
entire
the
thing.
time, though.
Dude, I had to watch it. I'm gonna sound like the biggest wimp, but I had to watch it in 4 parts to like breakdowns separating the 4 parts. I had to like watch it over a span of like 3 days because I couldn't
Oh.
sit down through it.
I
It
sat
features
down through
really
it.
young Leonardo DiCaprio and Johnny Depp, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh,
You know
Yeah,
what?
I
Is
completely
a really
did not
sad
know
movie.
that until like the end.
Well, like
That,
young adult Johnny Depp and teenage Leonardo DiCaprio. Anyway.
So history kids would have seen it, but All Quiet on the Western Front.
Oh,
That
stop.
fucked me up.
No.
God,
I actually have the book somewhere around. Yeah, it's right here. All Quiet on the.
God, it is fucking. It's so good, but I was so fucking sad the whole goddamn time.
Speaking of history movies, do you guys remember? Josh, Leif, do you guys remember the fucking boy in the striped pajamas?
Okay, wait, I've seen the movie,
yeah.
but I actually
And how you were just shitting the way through the entire thing, just like, his name is Schmo.
Yeah,
sort of shit.
like
That
hang on,
was-
real quick before we move on. Like that was the time where like Filthy Frank and all the boys were like dominating YouTube with edgy humor. So like me and Ethan were just
Yeah.
like that and exclusively that. So like something really tragic would be happening, and we'd just be like, "Oh, dude, that's like not
me when
Cash
I
Money," and then
just-
we'd start laughing. Okay, I wasn't done
Yeah,
talking.
that's literally me when I don't get my Tostitos pizza oven baked things, and it shows the mom fucking crying as she's
Hello, I'm back.
Yeah.
dead.
Actually, no.
Yeah.
I've seen The Boy in the Striped Pajamas, but I didn't actually get that like upset during it. Like I don't know. I feel like I've seen like Holocaust movies that are way worse, I guess. So like I was a
guess.
little bit desensitized to that one by the time
Step
I
up your
watched
Holocaust game, bruh.
it. Step up. God, that's a horrible phrase.
I got kind of sad at that one movie, A Wonderful Life. It's also about the
Oh,
Holocaust
God.
Life is
Whenever he got
beautiful.
shot,
or something like that. Yeah.
it's Life is
That's-
Beautiful.
that's
Yeah,
what
but
it's called.
God,
Life
that
is Beautiful.
one.
Oh.
Fuck.
I'm
don't
thinking
know,
of
that one had a
another
happy
movie.
ending.
was really sad
That
too.
one had a really happy ending.
I was about to say,
not
Josh,
really
you cited
happy.
A fucking why is a Christmas movie about the Holocaust?
It's a wonderful life.
Oh, that's what it is.
Little did you
Yeah.
guys
Wait.
know.
Well, did you
Christmas?
guys know-
That'd be
the remake
Hanukkah.
of Hitler
What are you
Alive?
talking about?
That'd be Hanukkah.
Yeah.
Well, great. We just lost the Jewish
Have you
demographic
guys-
of our
Then
fucking.
get your
Have you
We
guys
never had
watched
any
Unorthodox?
demographics. No, what is it? Is it like a series?
It's on
a
Netflix.
movie?
Yeah, it's a series on Netflix, and it's about Orthodox Jews, and it's so fucked. And it made me cry so many times.
Tristan, what's the saddest movie to you?
Saddest movie I haven't really. I don't know. Like there's a song that I have that's sadder than any movie I've seen. Like it will make me cry every time.
Is it
But-
What You Say?
No.
What you
every time.
say? Oh, that's a
Oh, no,
lonely man.
for sad
Wow.
movies,
Of course you did. Sorry.
I don't know. I can't really think of a.
Have you? Can you
One
think of
that got
any movie where
me,
you cried?
especially as a kid, was Marley and Me. I don't know if you guys have ever seen it. That shit made me so sad.
I've only
Never
seen
heard
it
of
when
it.
I was little. I've never rewatched it.
Neither have I, and
I
honestly,
refuse.
thank fuck.
I
Yeah,
refuse that or
I
Beethoven.
never
refuse.
will. Yeah, no dogs. Fuck it. No, ma'am.
No.
But
Yeah.
Mellow,
No,
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 ma'am.
ma'am. I agree. No, no, ma'am.
Never, never
You'll
watch
be
I Am
nice.
Legend, all of you, because y'all are sentient
I have
dogs
seen
for some
it.
reason.
Yeah,
I
I've seen
have
it.
seen I Am Legend. I
It's
totally
been
forgot
a
about that movie.
while.
When the one part happened, I turned it off, and I have not finished that movie. No.
It's a pretty good
Oh, no, that's not
movie.
true. That's not true. I know the ending. I do remember. That's a lie.
It's a
Did you
really.
wait
I mean,
long.
it is a good movie.
Do you guys know
Yeah,
about the
but,
alternate
like-
ending, though?
What?
There's an alternate
Yeah, the
ending
alternate
to
ending.
I Am Legend. Do you guys know
I'm
it?
legend.
I think I
Broad
did at
Legend.
one point, but I don't think I do anymore.
I've seen it.
Well,
It was less
the
sad.
ending that's in the Hollywood ending is just the fucking. He gets the cure, he kills the virus, everyone's happy. But in like the alternative cut, like like the fucking zombies like break in, and they were actually trying to rescue the one that they were studying in order to get the cure.
Wait,
And he was like, "Oh shit, these things are actually intelligent. We're monsters as well." And so he just fucking he's like, "Yeah, these things are the new human race. I'm just gonna dip out," and that's how the movie ends.
I.
Yo.
the version. Yeah, the version I saw. Yeah, the version I saw was the Cure one because like he rescues that woman and her daughter, I think, and then like they break into his house and then he gives the cure to them and then like sends them through the secret shoot thing and then he like blows up his house and then
Yeah.
he dies.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the Hollywood ending.
Just explains like the plot to Jackass.
Fuck.
I hate my life. All right, time for my next planned segment because I actually did that. We're gonna make a story, all of us.
Seamless transition.
Yeah, we were talking about movies. Movies have stories most of the time. So we're each gonna say like a sentence to a paragraph worth of stuff, and we're just gonna make a story.
Ugh.
So
Can we
I'll
not?
start.
Can we
Why
do
not?
more would you rather questions?
Could we do more would you rather questions?
When I close the tab, I guess I'll open it again, talk about something else.
Yay! Things that I want.
I don't know. I don't want to do like a never-ending story thing. That feels like a can't progress thing.
It's
know what I
not
mean?
Yeah.
No.
It's not a
Would you?
never-ending story, then. It's just a story we make up. Like,
Garlic.
Would you rather? No, I got one for you
Would
guys.
you
Would you
rather live
rather?
with Jerem or
Oh, would you
Ion?
rather live with Jerem or Jerem?
Would you rather become
Okay.
Jerem or
Not
consume
Jerem's
Jerem?
dad.
No, guys, hear me out. He watches this and like with tears streaming down his face, this is what starts his revenge plot. Like,
I never even met the
vengeance
guy.
will be served.
um,
No,
He's a
if he ever
funny
happens
kid.
upon this
He's
video,
just
yeah,
fucking
just know
weird.
that he's like a god, though. Like a
We
god.
love
is.
him. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's fond. I mean, he made me
Yeah.
fucking hella mad at camp, but
Would you
Then again,
rather
I
be
made
the-
me mad at camp. Okay, sorry.
Would you rather be the funniest person in the room or the most intelligent?
Intelligent.
Considering I'm already one of those, I would choose funniest man in the room. Oh, unexpected. Bazinga.
Okay,
Considering
Mr.
that I'm the
Smart
only
Guy.
person in my room, I am both the funniest and the most intelligent. So
I
it's
think they mean
kinda
at any
moot to
time,
me.
though.
At any time, I'd rather be Mr. Funny Man.
At any time, I'd rather be the most intelligent.
Yeah, actually, me too. Because, like, sure, being able to crack a couple. Actually, that would get you really far, though. Like,
Being
if you
funny
can
would
make
get
it,
you very far.
yeah, like if you're at a job interview and you can make the interviewer laugh, you pretty much have the job. Or like a police officer, you're no longer getting like,
Yes.
you know what? I guess I'll just turn a blind eye to the fact that you were driving 220 miles, like an hour through a town. But you know, you got me to chuckle, so you know. Probably the funny one, actually. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty
Like, you'd
close,
be, like,
but
charismatic and shit, pretty much.
yeah. Or you're
You'd
like
be
a
a
total
cult
simp.
leader.
You're a total simp, but then, like when it comes to making funnies, you just become the alpha Chad.
Who's the bigger simp? Mordecai or Finn from Adventure Time? That was something that was happening on Twitter for a while for some reason.
I'm pretty sure Mordecai, because didn't Finn end up like dating someone? I don't know. I don't remember
Yeah,
the lore.
he- like a
yeah,
fire
him and
chick.
Flame Princess.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Oh no, Mordecai and see the thing is that I'm pretty sure Finn simped for someone for like a long time, and Mordecai
Princess
always
Bubblegum.
simped for Margaret. But then he
Yeah.
actually got with Margaret. I'm pretty sure at some point. So
Yeah.
Yeah,
I would
it's
say
not
that.
Finn's fault that Princess Bubblegum's a lesbian.
Well, no, I'm not. That like, hear me out. I would say that like Finn moved on, so he's less of a simp.
I'm like standing up for Finn. Fuck.
The thing about Mordecai, the argument for Mordecai, he was a simp for Margaret, but he did eventually get Margaret. But then Margaret had to move away, and so he dated someone
Guys,
else.
spoilers!
But he still had feelings for
I'm not paying
Margaret the
attention.
entire time.
I clocked out.
So
Not the show that came out in 2010. Oh man.
yeah. Just one thing I don't like about the argument that gets brought up constantly is that fucking Mordecai killed Rigby because he was making fun of him for being a simp, and because he was going on a date with Margaret, Rigby was.
Also, it's awesome now that we call anyone with a crush a simp, and that's great. That's not
That's
gonna make
not
people
great.
repress their feelings even more or anything. So that's cool.
The thing about that clip though, where Mordecai kills Rigby, is that
I
they
think
cut
I
it
like that
off
Moises
and
like
he-
is determined to have his peace. Like he's coming back
I
to the
need
Mordecai
to
thing
talk!
religiously.
Stop it! No! Let me finish it! I'm so close to finishing it, you just don't!
The man justifies simping.
Mordecai felt bad after doing it. He clearly fucking regretted the fact that he accidentally killed his friend. He didn't mean to do it. He was like, no, go back, I don't want Rigby to be dead. That's it! That's all I wanted to say. Something else.
Hey, I got a
Edged
one of
more
those.
to the point where he could finally finish his point.
Push me
Would
to the
you
edge. All my friends are dead.
would you rather have shit that had the consistency of vomit, or your vomit have the thickness of shit?
God.
I'd
That's
rather
awful.
I'd rather the first one because when I vomit, it always comes out my nose, and I hate that. So
Oh.
second one.
Oh, imagine
I
the
never really
cleanup.
First one.
vomit.
It's not a good feeling at all.
I mean, I
especially when it
know I
comes out your
have
nose.
before, but I don't vomit often.
Well, I mean, most people don't.
No,
Well-
I know, but like, I never puke.
But like, imagine having a very fibrous vomit though. Like yeah, he had to go at it for a couple
Fibrous.
like seconds.
Well, considering I'd have to experience the first one more often, probably
It would
like
be
the
like-
poop,
Yeah,
poop
that's the-
vomit
yeah.
because
It would be like it would be like
I think I'm with Josh.
like deep throat.
yeah.
The thing about the poop
Deep
vomit
throating
is that
a turd.
is that I would constantly think that something's wrong with my body, though.
Can't
That's
say
the
I
only
have a lot of
downside.
experience.
Um, your question reminds me of the one episode of South Park where they figure out that you can shove food up your ass and it comes out your mouth as duty.
Oh, dude.
God.
Oh, do you know
That
Vooping
was-
Moises?
Oh, stop.
That was the thing that happened on television.
Nice.
Lots of things happen on television.
Yeah.
Here's
Like that
another
one guy
would you
when he
rather
killed himself.
question. Would you
Yikes.
rather run at 100 miles per hour or fly at 10 miles per hour?
Fly
Fly.
at 10 miles an hour.
That was a dumb one. I'm sorry. Would you rather continue with your life or restart it?
Continue.
Continue? Wait, am I restarting with like, as in like time travel, but I know everything that I know now?
It just says restart.
Then continue because I'm not taking the risk.
No, but even then, Maddie, like, if I knew everything I knew now, I would know too much, and I would make different decisions, and, like, I'd mess things up. Like, I would try to, like, well, this is just for me, anyway. This isn't me, like, arguing your, like, logic. This is just my take on it. Like, I would worry too much about trying to, like, meet someone too early, and then the friendship gets weird and I just become acquaintances with that person rather than friends. And I know that in the alternate reality that I left, I will never have that. I'm really depressed. I'm sorry.
That's
No,
fine.
you're good.
That's just like my logic on that. I don't know.
Here's one.
I
that's
was asking because like for me personally, I feel like it would have been like a lot easier to get through my childhood if I knew where I was gonna end up. You know what I mean?
That is very fair.
guess.
Yeah. I don't know. I
Yeah.
tried to. Yeah. No,
I
that's
guess, but
definitely.
I
like,
feel like
one of them
I would try to come
circumstantial
off too
things.
friendly to you guys and end up not being your friend.
Yeah, that's what I'm
I feel
saying.
like
Like,
that
what
would
if I
happen.
pursued Leif like way too uncomfortably, and then eventually he got over it, but we just kind of like became acquaintances and never really like
I'm
became
so sorry that
friends.
you guys
Like,
aren't
hey,
my
Mr.
biggest
Big Cock.
concern with the time travel thing.
It's fine. Here's something to levy the situation. This one's
Personally,
written
I'm
really
offended. No.
This one's written
Yeah,
really
should be.
shittily. It says, "Would you rather speak your mind or never speak again?"
Oh, I'm
Never
assuming it
speak
means you
again.
always have to.
Yeah, that's what it
Never-
assumes. But if you just read it at face value, it's just like, oh, so I speak my mind once, or just never talk ever again.
Never speak again, because honestly, half of it would be like brutal honesty. Like someone would say something, and I'd just be like, "That joke wasn't funny," and now I'm gonna fake laugh so you don't feel weird. Huh.
Okay.
Or it'll just be me like just like spewing out these random train of thoughts that I have that just like lead in random circles and loops. Like I can't give an example because they just happen at random.
Yeah, it's really specific and like.
Yeah.
Here's
It's like,
here's a question.
Okay, so this, but then does that mean that? And if that means that, then that means this, and it would just be a lot of those. But never
Sometimes I
speak
get
again.
confused by like the specifications of language, and like I run around in my head thinking about it. Like when somebody says like your mom, right? You know, not like the joke. No, but like or like my mom, right? So like if someone doesn't like if someone has like similar names or something and like you say something and like you're like, "Oh, did you mean my mom?" Right? So if somebody says that, but then does that mean like they meant their mom and they were going to say my mom from their perspective, or is it like my mom is in like my mom and like I just don't understand.
Madeline
My
starts
mom
crying.
is-
Madeline starts crying.
I get so confused. I swear to fucking God.
sort of.
That's not very Christian of you.
This is
That's
horrible.
that's not very cool.
Yeah, it's
That's
horrible
not
because one of you
outside
just
kosher.
screamed doing your mom for fucking. I hate.
Not one of you. That was specifically
us.
Moises. Wow. Okay.
That's me. King shit Moises.
King
Alright.
of
King
poo
Tut.
poo.
I don't
King
know.
Moises, I
Ethan would be
guess.
proud, I guess.
Ethan would
Is
not be
Tristan
proud.
still here?
Tristan's been gone for a while. He didn't even
Oh.
say anything. He just nutted and shutted.
I hate that.
Next question.
I love it.
Would you rather
Ew.
live the life of a king with no friends or family?
No.
The
The other
alternative.
one. Just whatever the other one is.
What's the other
Vagabond
guys?
with friends and
Let him
family.
read the thing.
It just basically live like a vagabond with friends and family. That's it.
That sounds like fun.
A
Can we
vagabond
like?
is not fun. You get diseases and shit. It's not cool.
Happens.
Yeah, but like,
I mean,
you
if
got
it's
no
just
money,
with
dude.
friends, then yes. I
And
don't want to live
family.
like that. I know, but like I don't want to. I'm telling you. Okay, this is my response. If it's with family, I'd rather not. If it's with just friends, yes.
All right, but if it's with
I don't even know
friends
what a
and
vagabond
family, then you would
is,
choose to
but-
be a king. A vagabond is just basically like a homeless guy or fucking trough brewer.
Yeah, I would totally live in a shanty town with my homies over being a king with like no one, except like
Yeah.
people that
Like
need
if
stuff
being a
all the
king isn't already stressful enough, like
You gotta
bruh.
do it alone.
having no one to confide to or like laugh, like make jokes with or anything. Everyone's just like everyone you meet, it's like serious and stuff. Oh,
Yeah, either
do that.
everyone's scared of you or like they plot to kill you, pretty much.
I even feel like homeless people, like if they know how to survive out in an urban setting, could actually live a very fulfilling life. Like at the end of the day, you know.
All right, would you rather end death due to car accidents or end terrorism?
Terrorism.
Yeah, terrorism because like most of the time, and you know, even for like it's sad when it's like the other people that die, but like when people die, like in car wrecks, it's usually because they were being stupid and weren't
Well,
being
even then,
Um,
like I'm not gonna blame that on anybody. Like I don't think, even if like somebody's drunk and they're driving, then they crash and they die. Like I still think that's really sad and like
It is.
That's
I'm
not
not saying
okay.
that they deserve
Yeah.
it. I'm just saying that like that
But-
is their fault.
But on that end of the spectrum, if I end all car accidents, that would mean I get to drink and drive all I want, and like there's never gonna be an accident.
Okay, well,
That's actually
You're
a fair
awful.
point.
fair enough. Yeah, fair
No.
enough.
My thing though is I have a very personal reason why I choose car accidents is because like when I was very young, my mom nearly died in a car accident, and I kind of like it was this feeling of she was supposed to come home at like 8 or something, and it was like approaching 12, and I was really young, so no one really told me anything, and I didn't find out until like years later that that's actually what happened.
Aw.
But so I can't imagine like just someone going to like do something and then they just never come home because some guy made a really dumb decision. And also terrorism, yeah, so definitely car accidents. Sorry to like get real.
No,
Yeah,
you're
Maybe-
fine.
Well, you could add some like dramatic music or something through it. I don't know if you have
No.
that level of
Not doing
editing.
that. Not doing that.
Minecraft
Be
combat
emotionally
music.
vulnerable on the internet.
My
Okay.
mother and baby sister were in a car wreck. They could have died, and because of that reasoning, my little sister has like a lazy eye. Over the years, she has gotten
Mhm.
corrective. She's been practicing getting corrective stuff. Like she's gotten corrective lenses, and she would wear an eye patch over her good eye to, reorient the bad one.
Yeah.
And she's pretty
Yeah.
fine
Alright.
now. Every once in a while, it's a little droopy, but once you get her to focus, it's all right. She's very not focused though, which is an interesting. Here's a question that we can choose to skip. We don't have to answer this. Would you rather skinny dip with your classmate or with a stranger?
Ooh, a
Oh,
Do I
probably
get
with
to
a
pick?
class-
Wait,
like-
do I get to pick the classmate?
yeah, I was gonna say like
Yeah.
Ooh.
Let's just say for
Yeah, Moy.
convenience,
I
it's
mean,
like
obviously, I would choose you.
let's just say for convenience, it's like a roulette wheel, like any classmate.
It could be
ever.
any classmate. Okay, stranger. Okay, wait. Well,
No.
Shit, this is
There's a lot of like creepy folk in our grade.
I'm trying to think of
Yeah.
like who the worst classmate to be paired with would be. Like, no, don't say anyone's name.
Oh.
Okay.
oof. And
Well, he's not in our grade anymore.
He was a classmate, though,
And we have to
so
delete the recording, but no.
I just have.
Moises, can you make sure
I
to
just
go
have
back and edit their names out?
We've been
Okay.
we've been name dropping people constantly throughout this. No
Yeah,
one's gonna
but this
find
one's
it.
a little
So
bit.
terrible.
This is a little different.
Yeah.
This is like a
Bullying-y,
blatant
almost.
insult. Like this is
Yeah.
an insult.
Fine.
Mine would probably be a classmate because I'm sure, like, almost no matter who it is, I could make it like a funny experience. You know, like.
Or like make it incredibly creepy because you're just trying to crack jokes the entire time.
Yeah.
See, here's my thing
And
though.
they just none of them land.
If it was another girl, if I could make sure that it was a girl, I don't think I would mind who it was. But if it's
Yeah.
any classmate, can't do that.
Okay, but
Alright.
think about like the even deeper risk though of like a stranger. Like that
Yeah,
could
I
be
know, I know.
anybody. That could be a
I know.
serial killer. You
That
know?
would be Donald
Like,
Trump. He's pretty
Just
straight.
throw the knife.
yeah, it's Donald Trump. Like, wait, he gets in the water and like the water surrounding him's all like orange and stuff, and like his skin gets
It
progressively
spreads.
more like droopy and like it's like
Yeah, he starts to like inflate with like the water because his skin is so cracked.
you know how like cotton candy dissolves when you put it in water? Like his hair does that. It's like cotton candy.
No, imagine like he's swimming and you're behind him, so all you get is a full front view of like his gooch.
guys, if
Uh.
Donald Trump doesn't get elected this year, we're not going to be able to make Donald Trump jokes anymore.
You
Yeah,
can always
we will.
make jokes about him. He is like the biggest punching bag.
He's a weird person. You know, he was a weird
He's
person
an
before
interesting
he
man.
was president. Like,
He was on the show. I don't remember the name of it, but he was on a TV show and in Home Alone 2.
yeah, he used to
Alright.
like yell at people. That was the whole show.
You're fired.
You're fired. I haven't done Donald Trump in a while. Here's one for the men. All right, we're just gonna switch over to the men because
Maybe just skip the question because that's kind of like lame. I don't know.
This is
No,
one for
you
the men
can.
right now. This is one for the men. Would you rather have painful cramps again or never have to shave again?
Painful. Well,
Wait.
Wait.
That's the joke I pulled up. Would you rather for women, and I said this one's just
Oh,
for men. That was the joke.
wait a minute.
That's not right.
Okay, to answer the question, they'll probably
I mean, that's-
cramps because like I actually find some kind of like not ritual, but almost like a peaceful part of like shaving my face and stuff like that. It's like relaxing almost,
that still applies for like the ladies that like to shave their legs and stuff.
Yeah,
and their
right.
faces
Yeah, then they don't have to worry about it anymore. And their faces
their-
too.
and their eyebrows.
Backs.
Armpits.
Who shaves their eyebrows? I mean,
Well, like,
people do that,
you can use
obviously, but
no,
like,
you can use
eyebrows once.
you can use a razor to touch them up to make sure that they're not all wild and crazy.
I know
You
you
I didn't
can,
mean like
but it's
shave
better
them
if you
off.
pluck. It's better
True.
if you pluck.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
know.
but it's lower.
I couldn't think of like
lower.
for some reason I couldn't think
Slower.
of something else other than
Oh,
like,
slower. I heard lower. I was like, what's lower? What is lower?
Shawty got them apple bottom jeans, boots with the jeans, the whole club.
Okay,
What's
what's
your
the
name,
next
Jessica?
question?
Honey.
Jessica,
Alright,
did you
I
sleep
got
with
rid of
Mr.
those.
Wilson?
Did you sleep with your
Did you
teacher?
sleep with your teacher,
I
Mr.
have
Wilson?
that saved.
No.
Mom! I fucking love that video.
Mr. Wilson? Yes, Mr. Wilson. Get out of the house.
Mom!
God, that poor fucking girl. That's all she's ever gonna be remembered for.
No, that was,
Yes.
It was a skit. It was a skit.
Yeah,
I know
it was
a
later
skit.
reviewed. It was
Obviously,
fake.
it's set up, but like,
You want us to set up
Yikes.
my monitor? I guess.
Cool.
Okay, next deal.
The next deal is that this podcast is over.
oh,
Oh,
That's lame.
I mean, it's not
Boo.
over right now. It's
Boo.
ending.
Mer.
Boo.
Moo.
Why'd you
Moo.
end it?
Moo.
It's not over. We're
Moo.
still recording. I'm just saying, do an end thing. That was supposed to be a
And
transition
what?
into saying a goodbye or something.
Why are we ending?
Goodbye, everybody.